Hello guys! Kumusta kayong lahat? Grade 7 learners, most especially to the sections of Grade 7 Love and Grade 7 Integrity, Modular Distance Learning Modality. Hi, my name is Ma'am Sai, your Grade 7 Science teacher. And welcome to our video lesson on Module 2 entitled Elements and Compounds. Thank you. So let us begin. At the end of the module, you're expected to define what an element is. Be familiar with the layout of the periodic table. Know some information about the elements that may be found in the periodic table. Differentiate group number from period in a periodic table of elements. Differentiate elements from compounds. And lastly, appreciate the importance of common elements and compounds in our body and in the environment. So for the next 2 weeks, week 2 and week 3, we will be dealing all about elements and compounds. But first, let us discuss the classification of matter. As you can see in our screen, matter, can you still remember the definition of matter? Yes, matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. Okay, and it is further classified into two. We have mixtures and pure substances. And under pure substances, there are two: compound and element. So in this module, we will be dealing about compounds and elements. Okay, so ano ba itong nakikita nyo sa screen? Okay, so you are seeing building blocks or bricks. Diba? The most popular brand is the Lego. Diba? But have you ever played Lego blocks or toy blocks? Nakapaglaro na ba kayo ng ganito? Hey, these colorful plastic blocks that can be put together to form figures such as houses, buildings, diba? And even vehicles. So, pinagdudugtong-dugtong natin yan, pinagkakabit-kabit, diba? So that you can form different figures. Tama? And they are often played by children. Okay, so why is a single piece of block important in making toy structures? Bakit kaya mahalaga yung isang piraso ng block dyan? Halimbawa, nakagawa ka na ng isang bahay. Okay? Ng isang bahay out of those blocks. Lego bricks, di ba? What if mawala yung isang piraso? Okay? What do you think will happen if one of those blocks in the toy house that you built went missing? Will the toy house still look the same? Magiging ganun pa rin ba ang itsura niya kung meron na siyang nawawalang isang bahagi o isang block? Siyempre, hindi na, di ba? Pero like the toy blocks that can be put together to form toy structures, ang mga elements class can also join together, okay, to form different compounds. Both elements and compounds are pure substances. Okay, so our topic for today is about element. An element is the simplest pure substance. Elements can join together to form different compounds. And elements cannot be changed into simpler substances. Okay, for example, compounds such as the water that we drink, yes, ang tubig po na iniinom natin ay isang compound. Okay, na binubuo ng mga elements. The water that we drink are made up of elements such as hydrogen and oxygen. Elements cannot be changed into simpler substances. Dahil nga, sila na yung purest of the pure substances, hindi na natin sila breakdown pa further into much smaller or much simpler substances. Wala nang masisimple pa sa kanila. Okay? Halimbawa, meron kang isang piraso ng gold. Okay? Suppose you heat o ininit mo yung piraso ng gold na hawak mo. Ininit mo siya. Okay? Iniisip mo kasi that you might still obtain a simpler substance out of it. Siguro inisip mo, pag ininit ko to, siguro may mapoproduce pang ibang bagay o ibang substance. Pero nagkakamali po kayo. Kahit initin mo man ang gold is still gold. Okay? Even after you heat it. No new substance is formed. Wala kang makukuhang bagong substance sa pag-iinit ng gold. It is because gold is an element. Okay? Therefore, element is the simplest pure substance. Okay po? Actually, sa panahon natin ngayon, 2020, meron ng 118. Yes, 118 known elements in the world. Siguro familiar kayo sa iba sa mga ito eh. Halimbawa, itong gold, 'di ba? It is one of the most precious metallic elements na ginagamit natin sa paggawa ng mga alahas. 'Di ba? Nandyan din ang iron na ginagamit naman para makapag-produce ng steel, na ginagamit sa construction of houses, railways, buildings, at iba pa. Another one is yung gas na helium. Diba? Ginagamit naman siya sa pag-i-inflate ng mga party balloons. So, maraming mga elements. There are 118 of them. Okay? Pero, saan ba gawa ang element? Tingnan natin, ha? An element is made up of only one kind of atom. Okay? Have you heard of the word atom? Narinig nyo na ba yung salitang atom? Okay, maaaring familiar na yung iba sa inyo. An atom is the smallest particle of an element. O, tandaan, ha? Halimbawa, pakitingnan yung screen natin. Figure 1, diba, ano yung makikita nyo sa figure 1? Isang baso ng tubig or water. Water is a compound. That is made up of two elements. Dalawang elements ang bumubuo sa tubig natin. Ito ay ang hydrogen and oxygen. Okay? Pakitingin naman sa figure 2. Ito. Kung makikita ninyo, ito yung representation, ha? Representation ito ng isang water molecule. Itong kulay pulang bilog na nakikita nyo, it is the oxygen atom. Tapos itong dalawang bilog sa baba ay, ito naman yung hydrogen atoms. Okay? So, ang ating tubig ay binubuo ng ang isang molecule ng tubig na iniinom natin ay binubuo ng isang oxygen atom at dalawang hydrogen atom. Kaya nga siya tinatawag kalimitan na H2O. Dalawang hydrogen, isang oxygen. Makakabuo ka ng isang molecule ng water. 'Di ba? Ayan. So, ito nakita ko to sa Facebook eh. Natuwa ako eh. 'Di ba? In the periodic table, mamaya malalaman nyo kung ano yung periodic table, meron po tayong 118 elements sa ating planeta. Okay? Natuwa ako dito sa meme na to eh, kasi yung bata, di ba, parang naiiyak na siya kasi may 118 elements. Don't worry, I will not ask you to memorize all these symbols of the elements. Just be familiar with the common elements. Okay? You don't need to memorize all of them. Pero, kung makikita nyo sa ilalim, kaya ako natuwa, kasi 118 lang yung elements sa periodic table eh. Pero yung Pokemon's 893, pero kilalang-kilala niya lahat. Diba? So, as grade 7 learners of science, sana maging familiar kayong lahat, hindi lang sa Pokemon, ha? Sana maging familiar kayong lahat sa elements ng ating periodic table. Elements ng makikita sa ating periodic table. And speaking of the periodic table, ayan. So, ito na yung ating periodic table of the elements. So, nag-send ako sa inyong group chat ng picture rather, nitong ating periodic table. You may download this one at isave ninyo sa inyong gallery. At kung kayo naman ay may printer, pwede nyo naman siyang i-print sa isang bond paper para hindi na kayo titingin-tingin pas lagi sa inyong cellphone or monitor. Actually, meron din naman mga apps na nada-download sa Play Store or App Store para makagamit kayo ng periodic table. Pero siguro okay na rin itong ganito lang, no? Wag na, you may download but I recommend to use this one, yung sinend ko sa inyo. Okay? Kasi makakapuno lang sa cellphone ninyo ang mga apps. Anyway, so, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, ilang elements nga uli meron tayo ngayon? Yes. So, there are 118 elements discovered so far. Bakit ko sinabing so far? Do you have any idea? Yes. So, 118 so far as of the moment. Kasi, maaring dumating ang time na madagdagan pa yan. Yung 118 elements na yan. Baka may madiscover pa sila. Diba? Yung 19th element, 120, pang 121, so on and so forth. Okay? Ito ang periodic table, naglalaman siya ng mga elements. Okay? Actually, hindi yung mismong element ha. Nilalaman niya yung mga information about the elements that are existing. Okay? So, each element, kung mapapansin ninyo, tingnan natin ito yung hydrogen, ito sa pinakataas. Upper left side corner. Each element is represented in what we call the chemical symbols. Bawat isang element ay may kanya-kanyang symbol. Okay po? Chemical symbols are a shorthand way of representing an element. So, kailangan maging familiar kayo sa mga elements at ang kanilang symbols. Again, hindi nyo kailangan sauluhin lahat ng mga symbols na yan. Kailangan lang maging familiar kayo sa kanilang symbols. Okay? A chemical symbol is comprised of one or two letters. Okay? Yung iba naman, kung napansin nyo, isang letra lang. Naintindihan po ba? So, ganito ang gagawin natin ha. For task 1, sa inyong module, sa pad 6 po gagawin ha. Study the periodic table of elements, yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina. At maglilista po kayo ng 20 elements. Okay? Dito sa first column, isusulat nyo yung pangalan ng element. Tapos sa katabi niyang column ay yung kanyang symbol. Halimbawa, kunin natin tong number 1, si hydrogen. Okay? So, ang ilalagay ninyo sa number 1, element, hydrogen. Tatype nyo. Tapos, symbol ay letter H. Capital letter H. Naintindihan po ba ang gagawin sa learning task 1? So, ganun lang, no? Maglista kayo ng hanggang 20 elements and their symbols. So, that would be your learning task number 1. So, I will give you time to do that. And see you on our next video. So, kung merong tanong, chat lang, no? Magtanong lang kayo sa ating group chat. Okay? So, thank you.